for me. Alright, with that said, let's just begin. I have no updates. I have nothing to say except I just want to play this game. Oh, and I should probably... There we go. Mute that. I don't want you to hear ghost effect of the game music. So let's go in. Let's play the Greatest Attorney Chronicles. Yeah. I mean, I do have some things I want to talk about, but no updates in the channel, and I forgot I was with this guy at the beginning. It's been only 2 days. Has it been 2-3 days? When was the last time I streamed? It was Saturday, right? 2 days. I forgot this guy. We were basically in this guy's face. Oh, we presented the thing. There's no reason. I guess we could examine? Is there any reason for us to examine this place? Oh! Look at that fine collection of hallowed chalices and bottles neatly lined up there. So that's why he has so many. That's why he can throw away so many in the court. Of course. My hallowed bottles are filled with the essence of the finest grapes from the finest vineyards I visit. My man, a certain red echidna wants to meet you. Just saying. And I personally oversee these chalices being made by the finest crystal craftsmen in the world. Welcome to your nightmare, Cobra. Some vampire with grapes. I know. And yet you throw them around in court like they're worthless. Yes, because this imbecile is so unimaginable, the unrepeatably wide of the mark sometimes. Are you actually? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm right here, you know, I can hear you. Before you open your mouth next time, you should consider the poor artisans whose work you defile. Don't worry, I will never forget. Okay, just making sure everything looks good. Oh, so it's my fault. Silly me, how could I have ever thought otherwise? Oh my gosh, the sarcasm is dripping through the text. I don't know. Ooh, chess. You wanna play some chess? Lorven 6 desk. Look, it's so stylish. And that marble chess set beside it. Chess, that's the Western version of a Japanese shogi game, isn't it? You know, I'm actually quite good at shogi problems. Oh, really? You probably like chess problems in that case. I'd love to challenge Lorven 6 sometimes. To about shogi problems. If you only really want to challenge yourself, you can always do that on your own at home. Okay. Is there anything else I wanna check on this place? Oh, this. Why? That portrait really dominates the room, doesn't it? Is that Lorven's? It's a very majestic outfit and pose, but sadly, whoever painted it didn't do a very good job of capturing Lorven 6's facial features. He looks too young, too innocent. Just kidding. I prefer with a person, Watson. What son, though? Iris. No, it's okay. I mean, it's... Like I said on the recap last time, Iris is supposed to be Mr. Wilson's daughter, and Mr. Wilson is an XP of Dr. Watson. So, yes. Her name is Iris. Yes, you're right. I mean, it's not far off, but the artist has exaggerated his subject's handsomeness, I think. Wow. That reminds me. I heard Emperor Napoleon of France order artists to make him look more attractive when they painted him. How vain. It's really not an attractive quality in a person, is it? No, it's not. That portrait does not depict me. Surely that's immediately obvious. Oh, then who is it? Huh, this is not Van Seek. Maybe he's an ancestor? Oh, look! He's a skill model of the Great Exhibition Showground. That's amazing. I wonder why it's here. Perhaps he made it to take his mind off the sadness of being too busy to attend in person? No, sorry, that was Iris. Perhaps he made it to take his mind to take his... The moment is off. Or perhaps he's too embarrassed to queue up for a ticket. Surely it's obvious that I'm using it as an investigative aid. You Nipponese have no business painting others as overly reserved. It's too on the nosy. Yeah, I do think that the ancestor on the background is gonna play a role in the last case, but we don't know yet. I really didn't think he'd overhear that. I mean, you were kind of talking a little bit loud, Yonosuke. Anything else we can check? Oh yeah, the Subat. Oh my gosh, those are actually... Ah! Those were bats! Yes, the Reaper's familiars, I expect. But what about the mute man in the dark cloak? I thought he was a familiar. Just not the flying kind. They were real. Yes, they were real. He must be a real friend of Mr. Reaper then. I think the familiar idea is more likely. Scary though, either way. Wait, is that wine? Look at all those ancient casks lined in the wall there. Casks in the Reaper's chamber? Or are they caskets? You don't think all of those people who escaped conviction in court are lying inside them dead, do you? I absolutely love Iris's just really slow animation. Going like, oh my god. No, it's grape juice. What ridiculous notions are you going through your head, man? This is my collection of fine vintages. Oh, yes, of course. Thank you for clearing that up. Rin and I were just musing to ourselves. Don't mind us, Mr. Reaper. I wouldn't if you hadn't invited yourselves into my office to talk nonsense within my earshot. Yeah, we kinda came in here without... Okay, can we talk to him? It really looks like a punishment to me. Thanks, man, for dead bodies. Yeah, that's how you get the rich taste of ancient wine. You just put in a dead body or two in there. Delicious. I've never seen someone sitting like that before. He hasn't moved a muscle since we arrived. Do you think perhaps he's dead? If he was dead, Runa, he wouldn't be sitting up, would he? You'd be surprised, Cyrus. Just telling you that one. Well, anyway, dead or alive, he's not overly approachable, is he? I don't think he's gonna talk with us. He's not dead. Yeah, let's go with the fact. Let's go with the idea that he's not dead. Okay, that's enough exploration. Let's actually do some plot. Okay. Oh, we need to go to prison. That's what we needed to do. So I need to talk to you really quick. Do you remember this guy? So I understand Lord Van Six is a friend of yours from university days. Yes, that's right. He was studying law whilst I was studying science. What was he like back then? A good question. Unassuming, gentlemanly, and all-around nice fellow, really. Sorry, I think you misheard me. No, this is not the Assman. Assman is the victim. This guy is name. Let me show you the court records. This is Assman, Odie Assman, the man who perished in the explosion at the experimentation stage. This guy is Hairbrain, Albert Hairbrain. Sorry, I think you misheard me. I'm talking about the cold-hearted, merciless prosecutor Barak Ben 6. What was he like when he was at university? Talk about a leading question, Runo. Yeah, that question will be stricken out of the court record in an instant. What are you talking? As I said, an unassuming and extremely pleasant gentleman. After all, he is the little darling of the Van Six family, with all his great aristocratic origins. I didn't know that. I didn't realize he had quite such a noble blood. Little darling? It was a bit of a shock when I came back to Britain and learned what he'd become. The Reaper of the Bailey, no less. Yeah, yes, that's right. I did hear, though, that there was a very big event in his life that completely changed him after graduation. Really? What sort of event? Well, deep down everybody is an ass, man. Because everybody else has an ass. I mean, I'm sorry. Let's just. What? I'm keeping this clean. We're keeping this clean. You know, this is a clean. You know, a stream, of course. No, about a murder. Shh. I'm sorry, but I don't know anymore. I wasn't in the country at the time. I was in Germany already. Oh yes, of course. If he's heard all about the Reaper, I really don't have the heart to tell him that Lord Van Six will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow. But he will know eventually. So, Professor, let me just make absolutely sure I've understood you properly. The huge explosion that occurred yesterday, that was an accident, you're saying. You had no intent to harm the victim who was in fact the sole investor in your work. Is that correct? As correct as 2 squared is 4. I swear it. Yes, it's true that the man perished in a machine of my invention. So I know that I'm far from blameless in all this, but still! I would never use my discoveries, my inventions, to take a person's life, not in $1 years. I'm a man of science, that's all I know. You have to believe me, please. Do you believe me? Do you believe in my hypothesis? Science is the pursuit of truth, you know. I've always believed that. All my life. I'm afraid I don't know much about science or your theories, but I do believe in you. I will fight to prove your innocence with all my might. I'm a man of the law. It's all I know. You have to believe me, please. When I went to live in Germany after I graduated, I learned something very important. Nationality, class, lineage. None of that matters. As long as you try your hardest, you can achieve anything. Here's the thing, 99% of the time, our client is innocent. We just need to figure out what happened. Because I know already that it's obvious that it's going to be shown in court that this was murder. So if it's gonna be shown in court that this is murder, we need to go through the usual song and dance to figure out who did it, how, why, when, like when was the opportunity to do this sort of stuff. But I'm almost 100% certain he's not guilty here. Almost. Thank you for that, Professor. And thank you in advance for defending me tomorrow in court. Alright, Rena. It's time. Time to visit the Great Exhibition. Sorry? Well, that's where the incident happened, isn't it? Right, I suppose that's true. Time to investigate at last. Alright. I will leave. I will see you soon. But finally, we can actually investigate. Holy hell, I can already see the things. Okay, so we're in the Great Exhibition grounds on the foot of the Crystal Tower. The showgrounds are a little too big for my liking. We've been walking around in dense crowds for 2 hours now, and I felt myself swooning 3 times. This is why you bring water to a... blah. This is why you bring water to one of these, like theme parks and stuff. Who, what, why, where, and maybe even when. Yeah, we just need to figure it out, and we'll be on our way. But it's what happens. It's what fits in those pieces that just makes the story great. Like, don't think that I'm tired of this, because if I were tired of this, I would have not played any game past the first one. So, and this is literally like maybe my last. It's the last Ace game I have not played yet. So, yeah. I've been walking around in dense crowd for... Okay, I read. Man. There are lots of people, aren't there? I've almost been trodden on 3 times too. I'm sorry, Iris. I didn't notice that you were like 3 inches tall. Be careful, won't you, Iris? Don't let go of my hand. Are you treating her like a 3-year-old? We finally made it to the Trunks, though, by the look of it. Here we are underneath the public experimentation stage where the explosion happened yesterday. Ooh, we need to see that too. What? Who's... what? What's that? Well, those are balloons, but are you looking at somebody? I can hear voices from up on the stage. It sounds like an argument. Oh no. Here we go. Oh! Oh, this girl! Oh dear. Oh dear, what was the voice I gave her? That was a long time ago. Right, I've had it with you this time. I'm wanting you in arrest during a minute. Oh yeah? Go on, the Spectre. I'll give it a shot. I ain't got no evidence and you know it. Wait, I know those voices. It's been like 6 months since that case. So, let's see. You gotta shake a little mouth on you, young lady. For a night on the cells will teach you some manners. Just try it, I dare you. Your water bag of shit's run down your throat. Oh no, he's angry eating again. I'm surprised he's not fat already. Yoo-hoo! Crixie! What are you doing up there? Ah! Oh, it's you! You're here! Your ladyship! Oh yeah, I forgot. Gregson, basically it's on Iris's beck and call because, you know, she helped him get a better reputation and he also gets a little bit of the royalties for book purchases, so yeah. He feels he owes a lot to Iris, so yeah. How are you, your ladyship? I hope you're well, your ladyship. How the hell is he fit? Is that some kind of... Not actual... He's... maybe it's just him running around a lot as a cop. Maybe. I mean, being a cop is very physical labor. Does that make her 3 times a lady? I'm not well at all. It's far too busy everywhere. I wanted to ride in a balloon, but that was 3-hour queue. Unbelievable. I'll go and I will work for you at once. Your ladyship, you'll be flying as high as a kite. Gregson. Phrasing. She's 10. You'll be flying as high as a kite in no time once I pull some strings for you. You know, Gregson, if you like to do the puff puff, that's all on you, but don't give that sort of stuff to kids. Thank you. Tobias Gregson, an inspector at Scotland Yard. Until recently, he was suspended from duty, but it would appear he's back in action now. Why was he suspended from duty? Oh, don't tell me. This entire case took him down as well. The other case, the one case that got us basically temporarily disbarred. He's actually quite well known, appearing as he does in The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. And for that reason, he can't say a word wrong to the series' author, Iris. But there are limits, surely. Or there should be. Watch the sunshine! Sorry? I didn't know you were hearing my thoughts. What, Gibson? I'm talking about you're on this case. Yes, I'm acting for the defense. So, we're here to investigate. Yeah, I mean, that's the situation, is it? Is it really that troubling, though? I'm mystified, Bob. Is that all you got? You're a lawyer, ain't ya? I could stand to carry a bit more. Cup around your pockets, Mr. Naruto. What? Wait! That was my last bit of spending money, that is? You can have it back, but I'll have to charge you for all the bother. 3 bob. And this is Gina Lestrade, a pickpocket, or diver, born and bred in the East End of London. In the case that led to my own suspension 6 months ago, this is the young girl I was defending in court. What's your problem, Aota? Diver, pickpocket? What's with all the name calling? Can everybody read my mind? I mean, the answer is yes, because everybody could read Phoenix's mind anyway. You wanna bagel ships run down your throat and all, do ya? I thought you were proud to be a diver, Gina. You were just arguing with Inspector Gregson about it, weren't you? I assume you've been up to your usual tricks here at the showground. That ain't no way to talk to a lady, other. Over years a long time. People can change. And true. I'm an apprentice now, learning to be a Scotland Yard detective. You! A detective! You! Now, don't get me wrong. Anybody can aspire to anything. They can do whatever they set their minds to. But seriously, you a detective? Oh, don't look at me like that. You know why. So you have to call me what everyone else does? It's Inspector Lestrade, no? Inspector? That badge is homemade, honestly, surely. Let's look at it real quickly. Those numbers do not match. Yeah, I think it's homemade. Inspector part isn't entirely accurate. No one calls for that. But what is what in a way? Best to get any off the cards for all of us. What?
that supposed to mean?
Right, well, I'll be back up top. You hold the fort on that, alright?
Right, sir.
This raises a lot of questions. You can say that again. Okay, Gina. Oh boy. So, what have you been doing this past 6 months that you decided to be on the other side of the law this time? So it was 8 months ago that I first encountered Gina, in connection with a case I was working on. At the time, she was living in the East End with a group of other orphans. She helped all of them survive by pickpocketing, but then she got embroiled in a murder. Yep, that's the simple recap of that.
I had a lot of time to think in prison. I realized I couldn't go on like I was. Diving weren't working out. Oh, I'm so pleased to hear it, Ginny. Well done.
So you went from being a pickpocket to a detective.
You got it. Good, ain't it? Inspector Lestrade. Sounds like something of a book, eh?
Talk about a sea change.
And then there's Iris' old man to think about.
Iris's father, you mean? Oh dear. You really view me. Welcome. Oh boy, do you... What is it? Do you not like Gina? I mean, it's alright if you don't, but it's like... I mean, it's almost like we don't have a huge pool of characters in these games. I mean, we already saw... what's this guy? Natsume Soseki in 3 cases. But here we go again. Nah, accepted. Okay. Good, because honestly, there's no hateable characters in Ace Attorney. Unless your name is Dahlia.
I said I'll get all the police forces around the world to pull out the stops looking for him.
Just a small promise then. Nothing serious. Heh.
Oh, Ginny, you're so sweet. So anyway, that's how come and got the test. Got the test for Scotland Yard. Well, the trouble is, I don't read so well, do I?
Just a small problem. Nothing serious.
And that's when Hurley approached Grexy and asked for help. So the inspector said he'd take full responsibility for Ginny and made her a sort of apprentice.
That was very magnanimous of Inspector Gregson. And brave.
Well, you know Hurley. He enjoys finding ways to make people do what he wants.
I mean, I forget it, but I love Hater. Mainly love. Yeah, the thing with Gina is that she's never... I never find her to be like... straight on. She always kind of like dodges your questions and stuff. So you can never get a straight answer out of her. And if I remember correctly, on the last case, we had to struggle to get her to accept us to be her lawyer. So yeah, I understand why people may not like Gina. But I find her fascinating though. At least in that case. I'm not sure how her character changes in this one. Your great detective likes digging for dirt, in other words.
So, the long and short of it is, if you got questions about the case, you can ask Inspector Lestrade.
Right then, Inspector. Actually, there's still a big mystery surrounding Gina, isn't there?
What do you know what?
Well, 6 months ago, Gina was the defendant in a trial prosecuted by the Reaper. A trial in which she was found not guilty, and yet, here she is still.
Come on! You're not still about that, are ya? Legend of the Reaper or whatever it's called? God! You don't have worry, either.
I didn't have worry. If I didn't have worry, there probably wouldn't be a whole lot of you left.
It's like I told you before, ain't it? The Reaper's kinda like I'm upstairs. Like him upstairs. So he knows what I'm like on the side. And I ain't exactly done nothing wrong. Nothing wrong might be stretching a point. What about Mr. Nesumi in Japan? He's perfectly fine, isn't he? Well, that's true. Perhaps the Reaper is more discerning than I thought. Exactly! So I ain't worried. I'm totally fine. Okay, fine. If you are gonna be our inspector for the game, please tell us. What's just instead of Gregson? Honestly, would I have preferred Gregson though? I don't know. Tell us about yesterday's insect. Oh, it was out of this world. It was. The brainy bloke pulled a bunch of levers on his machine and suddenly it started billowing smoke. Then he just went pop. I ain't seen a better experiment there yet. Yeah, yet. Sorry? You mean you saw it, Jenny? With your own eyes? She really pulling strings at worst. She's pulling my leg. I know. It's like, how do you do this? Like, congratulations, but at the same time, how do you go from being a pickpocket to like having like some sort of respect in the police force? I'm still like processing that. Of course, the boss is in charge here, ain't he? Of course, everything running smooth, man. The boss being Inspector Gregson, I suppose. That's gonna take some getting used to. So all I have to say is I'm on duty, and I can do whatever I want. Genie? Gina? I don't think that's how it works. Get this! I was up on one of them flying balloons when it happened, watching it from above. I mean, she is learning how to be a cop. Oh my gosh. I apologize to all honest working cops out there. No, you're so lucky, Ginny. Maybe I should join Scotland Yard too. Yeah, do it. You know how to put the boss in his place already, right, Iris? We had no trouble at all. Can you settle? When do I start? You're 10. I say wait at least 8 more years. Think it over. No. You can't join Scotland Yard, Iris. We'll see, Anyway, what I don't understand is this. If the machine exploded so spectacularly, how can Professor Bunnybrain still be claiming that his experiment was a success? Oh, right. Well, it was a success in... Oh, no. Oh. I think I know what's gonna happen. It was? How can he have been? I think I know what's gonna happen. Surely after the whole machine blew up, no one could have called the experiment a success. Just like I said, it did sort of work. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of smoke and a whooping great bang. But where do you think they found the victim's body, eh? In the Crystal Tower over there. Exactly as I thought it was gonna happen. What? In the tower. You can see for yourself, Kaya. Up there in the scaffold. Ow! Where all the grass is broken, you mean? Yeah, the carriage what the victim got in to start with really did get beamed through the air or whatever and landed all the way over there. So, you see? It did kind of work. Didn't it? Wait, what? No, I don't believe it. I mean, I don't get the ins and outs of it, but anything's possible, right? With science. Gina... You starting to sound like a certain somebody else. A certain somebody else, just saying. Oh, I tell you what, you can have this. It's a plan of the experiment they drew up at the yard.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go on. I had 3 bubbles. What about your before the face fair?
Hey, I would rather have my money back. Yes, I didn't actually give that to you, did I? Okay, so we got the experiment sketch, a diagram showing the relative positions of the crystal tower, and Professor Hairbrain's machine that exploded. Okay. Can I look at it real quick? Because this is my first piece of evidence. So as we can see, this was aimed up, and that's why it went to the crystal tower. It was aimed towards the crystal tower. Let's see, so this is supposed to be the machine. Okay. So tell me about the investigation though. Something Inspector Gregson said before seemed a little strange. What is war anyway? Investigating is off the cards for all of us.
Yes, naughty old Grexy ran off after that without explaining himself. Oh, right, that. The boss said no one's allowed to investigate that whale machine what blew up yesterday. Wait, that's not fair! We represented the defendant!
In that case, will you at least tell us what you've learned from your investigations?
No, you're not getting it. We ain't allowed to investigate neither.
Why?
What did the boss call him again? The forensic investigation team, I think. Anyway, apart from the lot, no one's allowed to lay a finger on the scene. Bit funny, isn't it?
No, so even Scotland Yard's own detectives can't investigate. Yes, I've never heard something like that before. Oh, so they're starting to bring in more like sciencey stuff into this one. Interesting.
I thought I could have a gander in the quiet though, but the boss caught me at it. You probably hadn't given me an info about him before from down here, didn't ya?
Oh, so that was the conversation.
It's not bleeding fair!
I think you were giving him as much of an earful back as I remember it.
Yeah, well, sometimes I think it's all of them ships what make him so stubborn.
Do not take away his ships. That's how he stays sane. Do not take off do not deprive Gregson of his fishing ships. Just telling you right now.
You said something to Ivano. Go on. See if you can get through them.
He's up on the platform above us, is he? Where the machine that exploded is.
We can try, can't we, Reno? Grexy will listen to us.
We can try. But we'll have to see if it's pretty much allowed. Let's see. Let's see if we can actually, because there's this thing that's...
Oh, look! What's this? It's a piece of cloth.
Not like any fabric I've seen before. Very thick and stiff. It looks extremely durable.
It's canvas, I think, with some sort of rubber backing. And the edges appear to be a bit short as well.
Maybe that means it has something to do with the explosion?
Let's make another feed while Ginny's me yawn.
Oh, nice. Piece of green cloth that has a torn piece of canvas-like material, backed with rubber that was found under the experimentation stage at the exhibition grounds. There are scorch marks at the edges. Anything else? For some reason... What if it's Aspen's glow thing? I mean, no, because his clothes were white on the day of. Won't show us the full picture, but I think his clothes were white on the day. Maybe it's his underwear. Who knows? For some reason, the ground is damaging his spot. In this spot, look. It's almost like there was a fire here or something.
Yes. If you look closely, there's some scattered ash and burnt embers too.
Well, I suppose there was a big explosion just above here. People probably wouldn't bat an eyelid for a small fire like this would have been. Tricky. What looks insignificant might actually be very important.
I'm not sure we English are quite that laid back, Reno.
We'll see. What's this on the back, though?
Ah! It looks as though somebody dropped something behind the tree just there.
Dropped or hid? What is this? Some part of the machine that exploded?
Maybe. It could have fallen from the platform above in the blast. Perhaps. What's going on here?
Oh, nothing. I think I'll hang on to this just in case. Mysterious contraption, a very curious device found behind a tree under the experimentation stage at the exhibition grounds, almost as if it had been hidden here deliberately. Okay, so we got 2 more items. I want to check them real quick. Oh, I see what they're talking about. Looks like layers of thick canvas with a thick rubber lining of sorts. Never seen anything like this before. By applying Mr. Sholmes' methods, you might deduce he was part of a raincoat worn by someone who really didn't want to get wet. And the showering must have occurred when the person was struck by lightning. Now, I'm gonna go more in the line of saying that this is part of a hot air balloon. Or maybe not. Yeah. Mysterious contraption. What we got here? It looks like the one piece of a violin or something. Is there anything at all for me to investigate? Yes, there is. There's some sort of lever here. Oh my gosh, are you serious? What the? What is this? It looks like a cross between a bow and a gun. I'll call it a bow gun. I think it's probably used for the same thing too. Crossbow. A weapon found hidden behind a tree under the experimentations. The exhibition grounds. It turns out that it's a folding crossbow. Oh wow. So it's actually a crossbow. This groove here must be where the arrows are loaded, I suppose. So I was right. It's a sort of a bow with an automatic firing mechanism. This would be perfect for someone like me who catches his ear with the bowstring to a nice sort of tree. Really? In fact, if I had one of these, maybe I could have beaten Kazuma in Kyoto Academy training. Really, Ryunosuke, thinking about that right now. For shame. Is there anything else we need to figure out? None particularly. Just that it's a crossbow. The Crystal Tower. Certainly an apt name. Was built to be the focal point of the exhibition, and it definitely is, being so tall and with all the glass. Can't imagine a building like this ever being erected in Japan. Just think a few decades in the future and you'll see it.
There are lots of exhibits here in the tower as well, apparently. Of course, there's an observation deck, but there's also an art gallery, a zoo, and a museum. But I hear you have to queue for 3 hours just to get through the doors.
Well, at the moment, the shattered glass from the failed experiment may well be the biggest draw.
And thanks to that accident, the whole tower is shut.
Suddenly, it's not the Crystal Tower anymore, but the Crystal Glass Shower. Boo, Ryunosuke, bad joke.
Apparently everyone's taking to the skies now to look down on the disaster area from above instead. But there's a 3-hour queue to go.
What's with this place and 3-hour queues? I do not want. Londoners must have been very patient people. Anyway, I guess this is the way up. These stairs obviously lead to the stage above. We should go up here and investigate the exact spot where the experiment was being conducted. Okay, let's talk to Gregson now. Maybe he has something for us. Oh, look at that thing. That is like... Is this Siren Head's head? Just thinking. So that's it, huh? The machine that blew up.
Wow, it must have been a magnificent explosion. And I've seen my fair share.
I don't want to know, Iris. You've seen things like this before, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Of course, Hurley's always doing experiments detonating the bang.
Oh my gosh, Holmes, what the hell, man? Like, endangering a child like that, you're lucky you're like in the 18th century. The 19th century, sorry. Thankfully, no. Well, you never know. Maybe Siren Head upgraded from this head to like the newer head that he has now.
In fact, in his own words, explosions are the very essence of chemistry.
Ah, that might explain the smell of burning that frequently comes wafting off the stairs.
One time he made something that exploded with such force it took the roof of the building. I wish you'd been there to see it, Bruno.
It's hard to get too excited about that, given that I now live in the roof.
Well, anyway, that's enough of that. Time to investigate.
Well, we're not gonna be able to do anything until we talk to Gregson. Oh, look! Inspector Gregson's over there! He seems to be deep in thought about something. Will's eyeing up the machine carefully.
Really? He just looks confused to me.
Oh, poor Greggy. Well, I'm pretty sure we can't do anything and everything is gonna make us stop until we talk to Gregson, so let's talk to Gregson first. I ripped it myself up magnificently, didn't it? It ripped itself apart magnificently, didn't it?
Magnificently? And mercilessly.
So someone stands in the middle of the machine to be disassembled and then beamed through the air.
Yes, beamed. Not blasted. That's the point.
Yes, that part's crucial, really. Is something like that even possible, though, Iris?
Oh, Bruno. I'm just a child. How should I know?
I mean, you are basically the smartest person in our household right now, so I was expecting you to know at least a little bit about this. Hey, just stating the truth. I shall when it suits you, I mean. You see what I told you? She's the smartest person in the household.
From what I can tell, I think you would...
Stop! Don't touch that!
That was practically instantaneous kinesis, the way you flew over here just now, Grexy.
Please, your ladyship. I didn't mean to startle you, but I can't let you touch anything up here.
So sorry. You can have you can have some of my latest special blend to make up for it.
Wonderful. This stuff is really wonderful. You real... What a bootlicker. Oh my god, what a bootlicker. It's just like the old times, this is. We're representing Professor Haybrain in court tomorrow, Inspector. So we should be allowed to examine the scene. Huh. Listen up, Sunshine. Even I'm not allowed to touch. I'm not allowed to touch anything up here. Yeah. It's like, come on, man. Have some self-respect. I know it gives you a little bit of like cred up on the like police station and a little bit of extra money, but at the same time, I don't think it's worth like groveling over the feet of like this girl, okay? Just saying. Here's a Blaster Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act to blame. It's driving me potty. Ah yes, that special dispensation. The professor mentioned that too. More red tape's all we need. I don't know what the government thinks is playing us sometimes.
But we're allowed to just look, aren't we? Surely that's alright, isn't it, Grexy?
Of course, your ladyship. Anything you say, your ladyship. But please don't get your dainty hands dirty, will you, your ladyship?
Don't worry. We wouldn't dream of touching anything, would we, Runo?
I am totally not crossing my fingers behind my back. She really knows how to get what she wants. Okay, let's start with you. What do you know about this whole thing? And I press the wrong button again. Ah, Gobi! What's up, my man? We are just starting. Well, not just starting. We're just in the first. The Ass Man himself is here. Now, as far as you tell me, you have played this case already, right? So you know everything about the Ass Man. Obviously, no spoilers, but at the same time, you know everything about the Ass Man, yes. So we were talking about how this guy is just a shameless simp for Iris, and this is also a little bit disgusting because, come on, have some self-respect, man. No, he's not gonna spoil it. If he respects me, he's not gonna spoil it. These are my favorite. Oh, that is high expectations. I mean, I love this game, but I have to finish it before I can say where I put it. Before, you know, between the other ones. Oh, good. Oh, using high voltage electricity to somehow oh, sorry, that's Ryunosuke. Using high voltage electricity to somehow disassemble a man's body and then beam him across to the Crystal Tower is an extraordinary thing to attempt, especially in public. It was by far the most unusual of experiments planned for the exhibition, mind. To be honest, I'm a bit surprised it was allowed. Carrying out something so dangerous with so many spectators present, I mean. The government's doing everything it can to promote new science and technology at the moment. They're more worried about being ahead of the game than the onslaught of public safety infringements. Yeah, I will. I mean, I already know which game is on the bottom of the list. Ace Attorney 3. No, I just do that to like mess with the Ace Attorney fan base. I know how highly that game is on the list. If they can't be the first to develop some new technology, it makes Britain more powerful in the future, you see. Yeah, I suppose that's true in a way. So the powers that be are placing a heavy emphasis on scientists' rights at the moment.
What sort of rights?
They're making it so that if any theories, the brains have remained their legal property, as it were. Oh, IP. Good, I don't know what kind of Ace Attorney the third one is. You haven't played the third one? What is it? Trials and Tribulations? I mean, it's great. It's pretty great, and you know you can find it for cheap for like there's on sale. There's sales like all the time on like. Oh, you've only watched that. You only watch Fire Bridge. That's all you need to know. Also, woo! Right in the air. Oh, so we're talking about IP here. Right through developing into a practical idea and even going into production. Which is the infuriating reason Oscopers aren't allowed to touch this crime scene. Because the new, high-flaunting Special Dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act forbids it. Oh, I see now. The only people with permission to investigate here are from some brand new department under yard. Forensic Investigation theme is called. We've been relegated to keeping guard. Forensic Investigation team. Hey, you fool can see this heap of scrap metal was a sham to begin with. Still don't see us. Hey, don't take it on Death. He's doing the best he can by being here and engaging and just being an all-around awesome person. Okay, he's doing the best he can. But of course, if you know any other people, we can Also, it takes a month. It takes a month, you know. Also, my average viewership isn't there yet. It's up, but it's not there yet. Yeah, Trials and Tribulations is the third game in the series. By the way, not enough. Get that button. Fine, I'll get. You know what? I'll just go to Twitch's offices and just threaten them with like I don't know, with my pen or something. No. Oh no. This is just these two guys, and chat is already getting out of control. What am I to do? You don't play, you only watch. That's okay. Well, just because it says scientific equipment on the paperwork, we can't do a flaming thing about it.
Poor Crixie. He's very head up, isn't he?
Yeah, poor guy. I imagine you having a deep voice death. Is this true? Is this true, Death? Or does your voice has... Is your voice very deep and dark and mysterious? Or is your voice like high and airy? Or is it somewhere in between? Oh, you're not saying. I don't think he's saying what his voice is. But that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Because we accept all types here. Whether you have a high voice, low voice, no voice, we don't discriminate. Everybody's welcome here. Except Kevin. He knows what he did. I mean, if that is true, then I mean that's fine. Remind me again. What's this new legal act that means we're not allowed to touch the scene here? Are you having me, Miss Sunshine? It's a special dispensation for Scientific Equipment Act. I know it. He's a cat in a trench coat. Damn it. It's 3 goblins in a trench coat trying to get into an R-rated movie. Of course. Dang it, Death. No, it's just awful for lying.
Yes, I think Hurley mentioned that recently. With a real twinkle in his eyes, I remember.
Oh no! Don't tell me! I'm sure he did, your ladyship. I'm sure he did. Especially for his great exhibition it was. Seriously, more of a deeper side. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's great. I mean, if you're not comfortable like talking like you know, I usually am, like, let's be honest, I might talk a fair bit here when I'm streaming, but if I'm like, oh, very, very sexy indeed. No, but anyway, I understand if you're shy about talking to other people. Were you blazing high pitch? Oh, come on, you've heard that. No, I mean you've heard. Even better. Oh no! It will be like hearing shot. Abort. No, out. Okay. You know what? We're done. We're done with this conversation. We are done with this conversation. I'm just gonna keep playing. All scientists have to do is present their ideas or revisions to some suits in the self-service. And if it gets rubber stamped, it's a guaranteed right to maintain the invention's confidentiality. So what does it really mean? It's amazing that the idea of copyright is so common nowadays that when you hear the word copyright, it's like, oh yeah, that. But over there in that era, just thinking about copyright and registered trademarks was just like such a foreign concept. Like, you own your ideas. Call me mommy. No! No! Gobi, what are you doing to this stream, Gobi? Oh my god. Gobi, I think I'm gonna have to take you to like horny jail, because you're getting a little little too spicy. Well, you know, it's just spicy enough, but I don't want to scare death away. I am so sorry for. Believe me, that's me like almost every day. But what does that really mean? Think about it. Think of all the world-changing new inventions on display every day at this exhibition. Although a good half of them are a lot of cobblers, if you ask me. Put forward by shammers, like yourself. Myself. Thank you. I see more. Yeah. Yeah, fair. I mean, you do go to Gobi streams as well. Scare away, he comes to my streams and willingly comes back. No way, he getting scared. Oh boy. Thanks for that. Oh yeah, him and this yeah, that's right. Just take him down. Oh, I love how absurd some of the inventions here are. It sounds so fun. Yeah, like, you know, might be fun for you, but a member of the force has to be present at every single demonstration. Can you imagine it? Hang science, that's what I say. Yeah, without science, you wouldn't have your gun. Just saying that. Without science, you wouldn't even have your clothes. So hold back on that thing, okay? This mentality of hang science is what's keeping us like 50 years back in like a lot of stuff. So shut it, Gregson. Just for this once. Oh, I don't think so. It sounds like my dream job. You don't think otherwise. I was spending a day guarding all these shammers' bogus contraptions. But if they're all bogus, how can anyone hope to demonstrate them? There'd be no point. Yeah, well, there is a point, sadly. Sorry? Next to another of our government's bright ideas. If any theory of invention is deemed to show potential, the government hands out a research grant. Oh, money. The scientists get funding. Exactly. And that's what they're after. All these shammers are coming from far away to clog up Hyde Park. And who has to keep them all safe, huh? Who has to smile politely and welcome them? Us coppers, that's who. As you can see why I said it now, can't ya? Hang science, hang it! Oh, shut it, Gregson, please. I'm gonna defeat you with the power of science and this gun I found. Yes. I'm going to save my client and declare him innocent with the power of the law, my intelligence, and this gun that I found. So are we playing Dr. Stone right now? Oh my gosh. Ah, Dr. Stone, that was a great show. I've been trying to like get into the manga because I know the manga that is like way further ahead than the anime ended. So I don't know. Have they said anything about a third season of Dr. Stone? Because I would so love to continue watching that. But My gosh. Dr. Stone, I wanna keep reading. Oh my gosh, I wish I knew this reference, but I don't. Dr. Stone? Dr. Stone is an anime about this like high school super smart individual. Oh, Dr. Stone, you understand that one? You understand what Dr. Stone is? Because believe me, I'm the worst person to explain things here. I don't know why you come here for explanations, because I can't give explanations. Sort of? Yeah. Okay. It's just humans have been like turning to stone, and they somehow get revived like thousands of years in the future. And this guy who's like super smart wants to like kickstart science, kickstart the revolution of science, so that people can get out of like basically a second Stone Age into like a... Oh yes! I did not see that trailer. I will see it as soon as I finish this stream. Yes, season 3. I'm so glad. Yeah. Okay, I'll definitely, I'll open that right now, so I'll have it on we're here. Okay, I'll have that ready for me to watch once I finish this stream. Actually, guys, stream over. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go watch that, and then I'm gonna... Just kidding. Oh, maybe I can see your point. Okay, so we understand that this guy just doesn't like just being here, being like glorified security guard. Hey, you started it, Gobi. Don't get it. Okay. So apparently Professor Hairbrain lives and works in Germany now, conducting his research. That's right. Came back to Britain especially for the Great Exhibition, as I understand it. Probably after one of the government's research grants. It's all my fault. No sub button for me. Yeah, it's all because of you that I don't have a sub button yet. What is wrong with you? Just kidding. Please come back, Gobi. Please don't leave me. Please don't leave me, Gobi. Actually, we learned something else about the professor earlier today. About his time in further education. It turns out he was at university with someone we both know. Lord Van Six. What's that? That's news to me. But if Van Six master prosecution, then I get accused that Professor's fate is sealed? Because the Reaper will get in one way or another? Oh, no! Hey, Blazy. My boy. Gobi, you're getting a little too good about this bullying thing. I'm gonna have to report you to somebody, the anti-bully brigade or somebody. See you, Blazing. See you next time. Okay, Gobi. Thank you so much for being here. Bye. Remember, the next share is gonna be $10. Well, I mean, that's beyond me. I don't know what goes on at that head of yours. Welcome, 1-6. This morning's paper ran the story of him attacked. Read that? Oh yes, but Mr. Reaper is completely fine. Particularly you're on stream. Anyway, 1-6 checks. That's my whole pay. Where the hell are you working, man? Walmart? $10? Damn. Nothing to worry about. Yes, right. Glad to hear it. Still, the Ripper, huh? How long's that business gonna keep up, I wonder? The mystery of the Reaper. Okay, so, what's with this mystery of the Reaper? The victim of this case, the investor, Mr. Assman. He was another of the Reaper's victims, so I heard. Well, if I'm good, I can get about 488 in tips. Wait, you work like as a waiter or something? I didn't know that if you actually do, because let me tell you, the way that waiters work, but you have to pay for you work for basically less than minimum, and you have to make but still, waiters like working for less than minimum wage is absolutely criminal, in my opinion. But yeah. E-commerce, cheap items, sort Legos. Short Legos? Like small Legos? You got me confused, buddy. Yeah. Sort. Okay. Cool. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I worked at a place as a cook, and I know that, for example, as a cook, I had a flat salary. But my coworkers who were waiters, they made almost nothing. Sounds like a McDonald's, but it's more of a lie. Yeah, McDonald's is a lie. Like, don't go to McDonald's. It's actually a lie. They actually don't exist. They're actually like ghost towns, and if you go into McDonald's, you're going to you're gonna get haunted. Yep. Of course it's a lie. I don't get any cake. Also, for some reason, that their ice cream machine is always broken, so I stopped going there, even though I really like their apple pies. And I tend to buy the McRib when it gets there every year or so. But you know. Oh my gosh! I got him. I got that dude hungry. I am sorry. Sorry, Dad, I got you hungry. I'm not that hungry. You never heard of Hasburger? Come on, it's the most delicious Hasburger around. Hasburgers. You know what? If the name has not been taken, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna open a restaurant called Hasburgers. Gonna compete with the burger joint downtown. Lord Baron Van Six is a top-class prosecutor, but even he can't always push the right verdict through. Sometimes justice can't win. Yeah, I've heard about jurors being bribed and evidence being falsified. And that's how the notion of the Reaper of the Bailey came about, isn't it? Obviously, Scotland Yard suspected Van Six initially. We'll assume he was taking matters into his own hands if he failed to seal a deal in court. In a nutshell, it's a burger joint. Oh, it's an actual burger joint, Hasburgers. Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna franchise it. Bring it over here, because there's not a Hasburger here. It's only like McDonald's and like other burger joints. Like, I am tired of McDonald's. They serve like cardboard. Like, seriously, sometimes those McDonald's burgers feel like cardboard. And the thing is, I have a McDonald's within like 5 feet of me. No, not 5 feet. 5 minutes of me. So I could easily eat McDonald's my entire life if I wanted. Well, for now. Probably where Death lives, which is not where you live, I guess. Although the man himself denies that charge. Well, we've done a very thorough investigation, and the conclusion we reached is that Lord Van Six is in no way related to the deaths of those people outside the courtroom. 69% McDonald's, 31% others. Nice. Bro, it's the USA. McDonald's and Dunkin's are like 5 minutes from each other. You are absolutely correct. In the US, like, we have McDonald's here. I have a Wendy's, like, right next to where I work. Also a Jimmy John's, a Taco Bell. What's that place called? Damn it. It's more like closer to where I live, but there's another burger joint there. I have Little Caesars. See, I could live off of junk food for my entire life, which all 40 years of it. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me look this up now, aren't ya? Hesburgh. Hesburger. Hesburger is where are they though? Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. But it doesn't seem to be in the US. It seems to be more like those areas. Honestly, this looks... Is this Hesburger? This looks like a Big Mac. Okay, let me see if I can push it in, so you can see what I'm talking about. Where's my screen? Hi there. Oh, it's not visible? What the heck? There it is. That's what I was looking at. That looks like yeah, that looks like a Big Mac. That looks like a McDonald's Big Mac. That's odd. I mean, it might be like 10 times better than a Big Mac because, you know, it's probably local and, you know, tastes better and stuff. Yeah, yeah, it's just the first image that I saw with Hesburger. So... yeah, they're all over Europe. They're not in... Yeah, you can bet that again. Man, now I'm hungry. Thank you, thank you, Death. I make you hungry, and you make me hungry right back. I guess it works out that way. That's okay. There's a. I will eat after we're done here. Remove the hunger. Wait, wait, what? What? Kobe! Come on. That was great. That was great. Autocorrect, everybody. Thank you. Good night, everybody. Oh, this stream delivers. You guys know we haven't done that much progress. I've just been shooting the shit with you two. and it's great. It's been great. But wow. There's no question in my mind. I staked my reputation on it, I would. But if that's true, then how do you explain it? All of those defendants couldn't have coincidentally died if nobody killed them. At least you aren't alone, Cobra. Hey, I would much rather have you guys here than doing lots of progress alone. Honestly, 1,000 a million times. All those defenders couldn't possibly coincidentally died if nobody killed them.
I know that.
What?
I can't explain it. It's a mystery after all, isn't it? That's the whole point of the Reaper.
Professor Hairbrain mentioned something else. He said that at university, Lorvin 6 was a totally different person. Easygoing and kind. Oh, wait a minute. So now these following cases, we're gonna see more about Ben 6, who he was, and maybe we're gonna know him a bit more personally. He's gonna turn into an Edgelord, isn't he? Okay, I'm on my PC now. But break my phone. Oh my gosh. Kobe, darling. It's okay. We accept all kinds here. If thinking about food makes you horny, then it's okay. Just keep your kinks away from me. I don't kink shame, just keep those away from me.
You what?
He said that it was after they both graduated that something happened to change the man. Food porn in the... No! 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 Okay. You know what? We've had... I'm not hungry anymore. Thank you. Thank you, Kobe. I'm not hungry anymore. He said that... Okay. Oh, you. Placing fun and Aspen works just fine. Anytime. Do you have any idea what it was?
No clue.
Really?
Look, I've got my hands full watching over this frustrating crime scene. Why don't you go and make a nuisance of yourself elsewhere, eh?
Okay. So, before I was so rudely interrupted by talks of horniness and food porn, please don't monetize me, Twitch. It's not my fault. What? Let's see if we can actually explore some stuff here, or if it's gonna keep stopping me. Considering how badly damaged everything is, Professor Hairbrain was lucky to escape unscathed, I say. For once, thank you, Ara. Thank you for this. For once. Don't get used to it. We should have a good look. We should have a good around the machine while we can, I think.
Touch anything, I'll make you sure I kill you before I get struck up myself, you hear?
I won't touch a thing, I promise. Please, spare a thought for your digestion. Anyway, do you really think this machine could actually disassemble people like the professor claimed?
He asks, looking totally incredulous. Give it a rest, Sunshine.
I wouldn't. This is a rare threat. Oh no. Gobi, I think he's threatening you.
If we were allowed to examine all this bleeding scrap metal, maybe we could answer that question.
Threat? You mean treat? Like threat without the H? That's okay, Death. It's alright. None of us know how to English well, not even Gobi, who's been in the US his entire life.
But we can't we?
Because of the annoying rules, you mean?
Exactly, the annoying obstructive framing rules.
Oh, well, look at the base of the machine over there.
Oh yes, there's a tool of some kind poking through the wire mesh.
It's a screwdriver, I think.
Isn't it a lovely one? Handle is in the shape of a capital letter A.
It is? Oh yes, you're right. That is probably not an A. That's probably the shape of the Crystal Tower.
What's the matter with you? Don't touch anything, I said. Touch anything, I'll make sure I kill you before I get struck with myself, I said.
Yes, yes, I understand. American English is just an ice cream flavor that excludes UK English, Australian English, and others. Right, and I have none of them. Mine is Puerto Rican English, which is basically English gone through like this filter of like a grinder, then disassembled, then reassembled into something that somehow resembles working English. So, yeah. While I do speak English fluently, well, proficiently would be the correct term, I am... I don't... Sometimes I wonder, like, I'm glad to meet you guys, but sometimes I wonder if I would have been better streaming in Spanish. And then I remember, nope, I would be even worse in Spanish. Especially considering the average audience of Spanish speakers. I wouldn't even have made a dent. So maybe in the future I'll just do Spanish streams. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Maybe doing a Spanish stream or maybe doing mixed Spanish-English. I mean, I could do that. Man, I'm just musing here while I'm watching this guy just eat himself to death. It's just... Look at him. It's just... like hypnotizing. Yeah. Over here they call that Spanglish. But I don't like using Spanglish, honestly. He's so memorizing. I'm gonna get him off that misery.
But Grexy, I'm very curious about this screwdriver. Really, really curious.
Of course, your ladyship. You're so clever, your ladyship. Fancy spotting something like this. But I'm afraid I can't let you have it.
But Bruno found it first.
I assure you, I'll investigate it thoroughly.
And he's gone off with it.
That was very mean. I'm afraid Inspector Gregson is gonna make a very clumsy and embarrassing mistake in the next month's installment now.
Oh, wow, Iris. Oh, that... No, Iris, why would you do that? He's been so good to you, though. Poor Grexy. Can we check anything else? Apparently not. Oh, we can check that from the back. What is that gigantic thing over there? It looks like an enormous water wheel.
Oh, that's a Ferris wheel. There'll be people riding inside in those little cabins you can see.
Fun fact! It was only a few months ago that I noticed that the Ferris wheel is called like that because of a man whose last name was Ferris. It was like, I thought Ferris was some sort of like method of like construction or something, or like circumference or something. No, Ferris was a man who designed this wheel, and that's why it's called the Ferris wheel. I am a learned person, yes. Why?
Well, they rotate nice and slowly, so it's a wonderful way to see the surrounding scenery.
Oh, we should go in those. Maybe we can see more of the scene at the scene of the crime with that. Well, I mean, I saw it in a documentary, so your mileage may vary about whether or not that is true. But I can link you to the video as soon as I find it, though. Wait, it's turning? That looks completely still.
Yes, that's because it's turning so slowly. One complete revolution takes about half an hour.
Oh, I would never be able to like last half an hour inside of a very slowly moving Ferris wheel. No way, no. Wow. If you were mad enough to go in one, it would be more fun to whiz around it fast, wouldn't you think?
I feel as though you might have just invented a new sort of ride there, Runo.
Maybe. What about this little castle in the back? There are all sorts of strange buildings here in the Great Exhibition Grounds, aren't there? I seem to remember something similar being exhibited in Japan one time.
In your country, Runo? I do wish I could go and see it. I present a particularly steely samurai with a present of one of Hurley's stories I've written specially.
A particularly steely samurai. Huh. That did not go past me, writers. That did not get past me.
And see if I couldn't get Hurley into a jam against one Baritsu Master Ninjas.
Huh. You might not find as many of those sorts of people around you as you think.
Oh, well that's dull.
Oh, but I do know a prosecutor with a Shonmaji top knot that I could introduce you to. Has nobody told you Nosuke? I guess not.
A Shonmaji? Really? Do you think I could have my picture taken with him? Do you?
Assuming he's recovered from the trim Kazuma gave him a year ago, yes. Yeah, nobody tell him. Didn't she know her? Susato? You mean Susato? Yeah, she knew Susato. But Susato is at this moment, Susato is in Japan. And Susato had a second trial against the person they were talking about. Aochi, I believe his name was. And he cut off his nut top, so he doesn't have that nut top anymore, unfortunately. Is there anything new you want to talk to me? No. Is there anything I want to present to you? What about this? No, we have to talk about this already. Oh, I'm sorry if I repeat myself like 10 times over. I'm sorry, but that's... As a detective, what do you make of this? Personally speaking, 9 times out of 10 I find clues turn out to be red herrings. So there's every chance that's totally irrelevant. That's actually a fairly persuasive argument. Okay, I was trying to check that because I didn't want to give information on something else. Can we move anywhere else though? Wait. We can't get out of here without... Wait. Wait. We can't get out of here? Wait, we can't get out of here without going to another completely different place. What the hell is... Oh, what? This is a bad move, game. Okay, to get out of here, I have to move someplace else, like say, Chomsa Suite. Then move back to be on the lower side of the experimentation stage, right? Yep. Okay, is there anything I want to talk to you about? No. Anything else we want to check over here? This is the way up. And we've experienced 10 out of 10 move. And this is weird because this game is usually like really good about... This one was set up for the experiment, I suppose. It's very high up.
But did it fit about the ground apparently? That's what a policeman I just spoke say.
I don't really understand feet very well. We don't use them in Japan.
Oh yes, sorry. It's about 9 meters. Well, soon you'll have been in London a year, Runo. It's time to get used to our measurements.
Says the person that uses Imperial units that are used practically almost nowhere in the world. Like, honestly, United States, get with the times. Everybody else is using the metric system. Yes, well, this thing is so tall, the spectators at the front would just have seen a wall and nothing else.
They probably thought they secured the best spot to watch from, only to be disappointed.
There's a saying in Japan, the darkest spot is right under the lighthouse. I feel like it probably applies here. Alright, so going up is clicking here, I guess? No, it's not. Okay. How do I... Oh, I have to click the ladder then? These stairs obviously lead to the stage above. We should go up there and investigate the exact spot where the experiment was being conducted. Okay, this is how I go up. Let's present the other pieces of evidence and see what he says about them. Wrong move. Inspector, have you read this paper?
Yeah, doing welcome blast back to back. This one exhibition and the Ripper getting attacked.
I know. Terrible news to wake up to, wasn't it?
I tried to pretend I hadn't read it and turn over for another 40 winks. Thanks to that, I was laid up and got a roast in front of Super.
Some mornings are like that, aren't they? Ryunosuke literally said it do be like that sometimes. It do be like that. Anything to say about this? Nope. And this? Nope. And anything about my armband? This is the symbol of a defense lawyer where I come from, Inspector.
Well, it doesn't pass muster here in London. You might as well chuck it in the deep fat fryer.
No one's ever said that to me before. Mr. Sean suggested I feed it to a dog, though.
If you fry first, you can feed it to me.
Yes, I can tell that you would eat anything deep fried. How are you not fat? Does he think it's made of potato? Okay. Maybe we need to talk to somebody else. Yeah, there's no way out of here. Once we're up here, we're here forever until we... Okay. Let's go to prison real quick. Maybe he has something that could tell us? He is not here. Great. What do I want to see? Oh, you're there. Well, he's not gonna talk to us unless we investigate him, I guess? Let's see. Lorven 6? Hi, how's Horny Jail? Oh, come on, Gobi. You can come out of the woodwork if you're there. You know. I didn't... Oh, wait a second. There's something on the... Oh, that's him. I thought that was something on the ground. I think he's ignoring you, Runo. The prosecution and defense should avoid speaking outside of the courtroom, as a rule. So if anyone is being rude here, it's most certainly the man in black there, standing before us.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for setting the record straight. Do you see that?
He's still... Yeah, he's still around. He's just, you know, being shy and just not wanting to talk to us, you know, the antisocial.
He's back to me, Runo.
So, Lorven 6, have you managed to visit the Great Exhibition yet? It's like, I'm talking to you.
He's definitely ignoring you.
Right. No nice to say that then. Okay, so he's not gonna talk to us. And there's really nothing else for us to examine here. Whoa, he's gone. The bats are back, but he's gone. Okay, so where do I go? Not in prison. Okay, let's go one by one. Let's see if we find something here. Nothing here. Shamsa Suite? No. My place? 22nd of October, Naruhodo's legal consultancy. It's gone to the dogs. Ever since Susato was gone. What the heck, buddy? Oh, this is just me to talk to... Maybe. So, tell me what you need...
I'm so sad about the prospect Naruhodo's anything consultancy opening for business again.
Anything consultancy? Who told you that was gonna be the name? That's not what it's called. It's Naruhodo's legal consultancy. I've done a lot of studying in those past 6 months, reading law texts and judicial precedents. I'm sure I'm a better lawyer now. I can't wait to start practicing again.
Nothing's changed here at all, though, has it? It says... It says time we stood still here since Susie went back to Japan.
Where is he though? Yeah. Well, he may have his reasons. If he's lurking, then it's all right by me. He could have his reasons. Maybe he's cooking, maybe he's eating, maybe he's pooping. I don't know. But you know, he's fine. He's fine. Just watching me in the background. Anybody's fine. Just watching me in the background, though. You heard it here first. I wanted to keep it ready for Miss Susato in case she was able to return to Britain at any point. So I've just left everything the way it was.
Oh, I see. Right. And there was me thinking that it's because of the way you are, Runo. You know, never bothering to tidy up, I mean.
Iris, this isn't the time or the place to bring on my tidiness. Or lack of it. Okay. I guess... Oh my gosh. I guess the next step is actually to present items to her? Let's see. Did we show this to her? Gina, would you take a look at... Oh, where did it go?
Looking for this, Otto?
When did you do that?
I wonder if you got anything else to show me. What you reckon?
Give that back first, please. Sheesh. Anyway, what are you gonna say to this? Okay. I do wonder. Okay, I did experiment. I did check this already. Oh, come on. There has to be something I can do. The crossbow. Really? To this armor is proof, in Japan at least, that I'm a defense lawyer.
On this badge is proof that I'm a detective. So you're gonna have to start calling me Inspector Lestrade.
In that case, you'll have to start calling me, well, anything but Otto.
I could call you Defendant Narada if you like. But it don't really trip out the tongue.
No, it doesn't have a great ring to it, does it? Maybe theoretically can't? Maybe? Oh my gosh, I am actually kinda lost. Is there anything else I have to do upstairs? Like... let me see. Checking carefully every area to make sure that I have examined everything I can. Okay, going upstairs. I don't want to end this stream with me just, you know, not knowing what to do. Nothing new to converse with you, nothing new, so let me examine stuff. Debris, stuff in the ground, the boxes, this. So if I were to examine this, it's gonna be the same, considering how badly damaged everything else. Yep, it's the same thing. Yep, same thing, same... Oh my gosh, I am actually positively lost. What the hell happened? I presented everything to him, so nothing new. The orientation, Naruhado's legal consultancy gives nothing. Nothing in shows, nothing in prison. Actually, let's go to prison again, just real quick. Nothing. I am absolutely lost, and I don't want to end the stream like this, me being hopelessly lost. I want to at least know that what I'm doing, you know? Wait. Hmm. Ah! Wrong button again. Why do I need the office spade? Now that Misuzo's gone, the shovelers aren't represented to correct me. Maybe I'll have to do it myself. That's not a spade, Mr. Naruho, though, it's a shovel.
So you're a spader, are you, Runo? What, you wanna battle out?
Alright, I'm not gonna argue with a native English speaker who has some kind of gun. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, you know. It just feels so weird. Now, I will admit that I was like, maybe looking up a little bit of guidance. More of a spear guy, but a condemned, it's a shovel. I'm not gonna admit, I was looking through a little bit of guidance, but apparently there's something else I can check here. There's supposed to be a... There's supposed to be something here that I can't... There's a bunch of levers. I'm just looking at the thing. Apparently this is what I'm like. But nothing here, everything's here says that I have already... Oh my god! I'm an idiot! I am an idiot! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! What is that? That is an arrow! That is an arrow that says up! That means there is more stuff up! Ah! Sometimes I make such boneheaded decisions. So these are people carrying balloons dangling silently in the skies in London. I am such a dom, I know. I always thought the day would come when humans would discover how to fly. But I never imagined it would involve them being suspended from colorful floating tamari handballs.
I'm sure it must feel amazing being up there among the clouds. Let's take a ride together, Runo, please!
If I'm being perfectly honest, I would like to try it. But without a cast iron guarantee that the thing won't plummet to the ground, I'm too scared. Look at me, I didn't see it either.
Oh well, in that case, I should tell you what Hurley said. It's physically possible for a flying balloon to plummet to the ground. As long as it doesn't explode.
Sheesh. Yes, call me crazy, but I think that exploding part might play in my mind a little. Yeah. Alright. So what hasn't been checked? This thing. An amazing horn-shaped device is pointing towards the Crystal Tower. Suppose once people are disassembled by the machine, they shot out of the thing to where they're going. I don't think it was supposed to shoot...
I don't think it was supposed to shoot anything, Runo. It was set up to beam people to the Crystal Tower where they'd be reconstructed in their original form.
I only see 50 out of 100 followers? Let me see. That is odd. Oh, wait a minute. Make it 100% sure that it looks as accurate as it should be. That's odd. I mean, everything in my site says 56 out of 100, but maybe, I don't know. I mean, I hope so. Oh my gosh, you're making me... Oh, come on. No, I don't need the followers list. I need the home. There we go. It's between 55 and 56. You're making me like kind of nervous. Like I haven't lost that many followers, have I? Well, I don't like the look of it. If it wasn't as amazing as it looks, the accident wouldn't have happened in the first place, of course. I suppose that's true, yes. But nothing ever goes according to plan, does it? Okay. Oh, wow. I might actually, you know, I do have I can like make it a slightly bigger. But I don't want to make it too bigger because then it will interrupt the rest of the... Oh, that's way too big. See? Oh, come on. Now I'm fumbling around like an idiot. There, slightly bigger, I think. I know the numbers are a little bit small. But hopefully it'll be fine. Okay, I checked everything, right? Or is there something else I can check? I have checked almost everything. And I am hopelessly lost. Anything else to present to Gregson? Nothing. Anything else to talk to Gregson? Nothing. For the love of... Don't do this to me. I am trying my best to figure out if there's anything else I need to check. You are... You are kinda evil, aren't ya? Ah. Yep, I am. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I can't progress. Huh. I am missing one thing, and I don't know what it is. Okay, I have to go back downstairs. Obviously, the long way around. Which is like me going all the way to the prosecutor's office, then walking all the way back here. Okay. It's there again! It's there again! I hate myself sometimes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Water, please. La 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 la. That's where the cop ended up after his instant kinesis or whatever they call it. Dead, of course. And yet they're calling it an experiment a success? What's the wooden scaffold there for? The coppers, our lads, always set that up after the incident happened. To get the body down, I think. Don't know, really. Didn't you help to erect the scaffold then? Nah, lookouts did it more my thing. Wandering around the exhibition and keeping a lookout for the fun stuff. Ah, Gina, you make a nice cop. No, she won't. Mind Gregson doesn't hear you saying that or he'll give you the boot. It's incredible though, isn't it? I mean, could the victim really have bridged that gap by some sort of invisible kinesis? Oh my god, that was it! That was all I needed to do! Oh my god, I am... Bruno, listen! What? What is it? I've been thinking.
Hurley might know something mining here.
About what?
Well, about Mr. Reaper.
About what happened to Orphan 6, you mean? Because it sounds like something very significant occurred after he graduated from university. Question is that gonna be relevant in this case? Because it's probably not going to. It's definitely going to be relevant in this case. It's always relevant. Something that completely changed his life. Maybe, but I have no idea where to find Mr. Sholmes at the moment. He's in the middle of some big case, isn't he?
Here, this is what you need.
What's this? Some kind of entrance ticket? Madame Two Spells. I get the pun. Is this supposed to mean something to me?
You don't know it? It's the most popular attraction in London at the moment. It's very close to Baker Street, actually. We could go now if you like.
No, we don't have time to visit attractions today, Iris. We have a big trial tomorrow.
No, but that's where Hurley is.
What? At this popular London attraction?
Yes.
How is it that you know where he is?
Hurley told me, but he told me to keep it a secret from you, Runo.
Madame Two Spells. I don't see how it could be related to the case we're investigating here, but then stranger things have happened before. And when they happen, Mr. Sholmes is usually at the heart of them. Okay. They need to spell correctly with thread and thread. You'll be fine. Alright, so we have our heading. We have our heading finally. We're going to Madame Two Spells. Oh my gosh. Wait a second, Victor, Madame. I still can't get over the fact that I didn't see the arrow pointing up. I'll be more careful this time. This seems to be a very vertical case. Madame Two Spells Museum of Waxworks. What the hell am I looking at? What is this place? Look at this terrifying scenes. Like, why are all the people so still? Guillotines, ruthless murderers. I know what I'll be dreaming about tonight.
They're all wax medals. They're amazingly realistic, aren't they? What do you think, Runo? Shocked?
Are they actors? I don't know. Wax models? Oh! I read about the dead bodies and wax ones in a magazine about strange phenomena. Depending on how corpses are kept after their death, parts of them can turn to wax apparently. It's called a depository, I think.
Stop talking about creepy things like that, Runo. You're scaring me. Anyway,
Okay, I need to figure out how to say that. Ah! You heard what?
What now?
I just remembered something else I read in another magazine about strange phenomena. There was an old lady, maybe a witch, who used to pour molten wax over corpses and put them on display. Yes, I think they made a movie about this. I don't know, I don't think the movie was very good. Oh my gosh. Here's the thing. In Puerto Rico, they did a lot of like standing like funerals where the person was, where the corpse was put on like either like standing on the corner, or like sitting on a chair, or like on like the motorcycle. It was like a fad for a while, and it was so weird. I don't know if they're still doing it, but it was so odd. Like, yes, like, no, please, I do not want that. I want a standard, when I die, I want a standard funeral with a coffin, And other stuff, like, please don't put me on like some sort of like stupid pedestal. Please do not. And if I ever say I do, please come back to this stream, to this video, show me this, and then slap me across the face.
None of the exhibits here are real. They're all entirely man-made replicas.
They can't be. Do you really expect me to believe that? Just look at them.
Oh.
There's no way that anybody could make models of people that are this realistic. No one at all. You know, this is another part where I would think the 3DS would have shined. I saw Gregson. Yeah, I'll bet. But yeah, this is one of those where you would, with a 3DS, would probably shine because this will look, oh, let me just, this will look absolutely flat, and then this other model right here in the corner would actually be a little more out there. And they're all such gruesome scenes. Wait.
What is it?
Oh, no. I must be seeing things. Yep. What is that? You saw that, right? Okay, I thought that was a foot, but that is a hand. That is still... I wanna check the other part because... Like, obvious... Okay, so it doesn't... I was gonna say... Does he change pose? No, he doesn't change pose when he moves, but it's okay. No, that's a hand. It's a hand on a glove. Let me show you. Let me get closer to that. Is this an arm?
It looks like an arm, doesn't it? Maybe one of the waxwork bottles is falling over?
You don't think it could be the work of one of the mass murderers in here, do you?
Reno, stop scaring me!
It's a wax arm? Is it a wax arm or a real one?
Come on, you're always pointing that finger of yours in court. Poke that arm now and see how it feels.
Objection? Okay, so we don't know if this is a real arm or not. Okay, beautiful. These models are so well made, I can't tell what's a waxwork and what's a real human. Oh wait, that's supposed to be Gregson.
Or maybe all the exhibits are real people. And when it's closing time and all the visitors have gone home, they suddenly start moving about.
Oh, just thinking about it makes me wish it was closing time already and I was on my way home. Oh, I get it. So that's Gregson. This is the sleeping officer that was in that case. What is this case about? These are dramatic recreations of our cases. Because here we have this is supposed to be olive green. This lady is supposed to be olive green. And this is supposed to be Natsume? This is supposed to be Soseki Natsume. What the hell? So then this case... I don't think this is a case that we've taken care of yet. No, it's not. It's not. But this is our case. Okay. Is this an example of Western Tsujigiri?
I don't know what that is.
You know, when an unscrupulous samurai randomly attacks his passerby to test his sword?
I still don't know, no. But actually, a waxwork samurai would probably be hugely popular. Can you model it, do you think, Bruno? Doing that Tsuchigiri thing you mentioned.
Well, I do have a sword, but I have no intention of testing how sharp it is on a human subject. For now, at least. Oh boy. Wait, why is there like...
What if the funny place for a little ladder?
Girl?
What is it? Is something wrong?
No, it's just that in Japanese we have a totally different word for a ladder that falls in half like that.
We do in English too, you know. It's a step ladder, or just steps. So be careful of making assumptions about what other cultures, you know. That's how wars are started.
It's in the game! It's in the game, the stepladder! They could not get rid of the stepladder in the game. Beautiful. I didn't realize stepladders were an international point of contention. But the writer makes an astute point. Okay. It's... the great detective, Mr. Sherlock Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes has his own wax statue in here? Really?
Well, he is world famous after all.
It's an uncanny resemblance, isn't it? It makes my skin crawl to look at it.
I know. But look, Reno, you can kick this Hurley and he doesn't move a person.
Oh my gosh, I wish this was animated. I seriously wish this was animated. You can't go around. Wait. It just moved! I'm sure! And it's not a little bit either! Huh? Really? Did it? And look closely! There are beads of sweat on the face of this waxwork model. Really? You asshole. Shall we move on, Iris? Over there, look! There's a great murder scene to enjoy. Much more appealing. My dear fellow, I take exception with you recoiling in such a matter. As if you've seen something truly abhorrent. Mr. Sholmes! Freaking knew it! The moment I saw him, I was like, yep. He's just trying to troll us and we just troll him back. Hey. Iris, what possessed you? I strictly forbade you from divulging my temporary waxwork secret to Mr. Naruhodo. Temporary waxwork? What do you mean? And that kick. Could you have not exercised a little more restraint? You whined at me.
But Runa has something he needs to ask you.
Oh, she did it on purpose. She 100% did it on purpose. I know. Ah, a question.
And I thought you'd probably be getting bored too. So here we are.
Well, I can't deny that your timing was impeccable. A mere 2 minutes more being stationary like that, and my great brain upon which all success has been built would have been turned to wax. Thank goodness we arrived in time. Indeed, in many ways the pair of you just saved the world from an unimaginable loss.
Oh, Hurley, you do talk like... You like to talk nonsense, do you?
He could know something, it's true. About Lord Van Six and what happened in the past to change him. Oh, well, now that you're here, let's take our time. How can I be of assistance? For you're in luck. I'm suddenly quite taken with the idea of conversing. Oh, well, actually, I'm in quite a hurry. And if my eyes don't deceive me, I believe something is afoot within the walls of this very museum. A most fascinating case, if I'm not mistaken. Really? Moreover, I have a strong suspicion that it is related to the matter about which you've come to me now. But how could it be? We shall speak again presently, my dear fellow. But for now, I must return to my work. What, back to being a temporary waxwork exhibit? And he is not moving. Thank you, Mr. Sholmes. Thank you so very much for being an absolute creep. Okay. Oh boy, that was a trip and a half. Oh boy, Mr. Sholmes, you magnificent little turd. Okay, I think I'm going to call it here, and this is gonna be the end of our stream for today. Now, if I remember properly, and I'm going to check right now, tomorrow morning we're gonna have Crosscode. So I'm gonna be streaming Crosscode tomorrow, early in the morning. And I want to see if there's somebody that I could raid real quickly. If not, then that's fine too. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, whether it was live or on the VOD. Thank you so much for being here, for supporting. We are getting ever so closer to getting that affiliate status. That is everything I want for my Twitch, and after that we're just gonna have a lot of fun. So please support me on Twitch. And I hope you have a wonderful, fantastic day. See you guys later.